Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Dad Nooch Too Good, and I'm feeling kind of chill today. I'm feeling kind of chill today. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some Galaxy of Heroes. We're gonna do some Coliseum. We're gonna be doing we'll be doing some roster reviews. We're gonna do all of the stuff, no Grand Arena. We'll see how our Grand Arena went on all of our accounts. So we'll just check that out here momentarily. I'm on the Nooch, the Resurrection account here. I'm kind of getting to now where I finished all the anniversary quests, and I'm starting to get to some decision making, forks of the road, so to speak. But we'll save that all for the 1 week update video and talk about what we're gonna do. I think I have some ideas as to what I want to do and how I want to present the account to you guys on a consistent basis. So we'll be doing that soon enough in this game. Good. What's up, Kriggles and Jew has over there on Twitch? We got a lot of people over on YouTube. Good to see you guys. Lobot is not a droid, indeed, and honestly, I spent an Erodium token on him, so I mean, at this point of the game, if you've got requirements for a Galactic Legend, I don't know why you wouldn't spend a token on him. The tokens are so abundant in the game. Why not use them? Why not use them to get all those requirements, even when it's like a crappy character that doesn't really do any good out, just go do it. Just do it. Do it. I got a lot of Zetas here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to need to save a bunch, though, for Kylo pretty soon. And I don't think I have my daily thingy yet. Let's go take a look. No daily thingy yet. Aha! I won 10-0. There you go. First round of Grand Arena on the new account, or on the Resurrection account. 10-0, boys and girls. Thank you. You're all wonderful. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. All right, that's why I do that. 10-0, baby. The Slaughterfest has begun in Carbonite. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. We got Carson Tiva going here. We won't get caught up, but we're doing something over here, right? I think I got 150. Did I earn 150 today? Oh. I feel like Crate Dragon might be the place for Carson Tiva to do some stuff here. We'll take a look at that on our other accounts. Not on this account quite yet. Let's just go ahead and get this. I got to take these guys out and then put them back in. Is this the best team to do here? I think it is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. George Wright, welcome to the High Council. George Wright has just lit up your life, everybody. Welcome to that High Council, George Wright. It's good to see you today, sir, and thank you for your support of the channel. La-di-freaking-da, you make my world go round. You make my world go round, George Wright. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard, man. That's awesome. If you'd like a review today, let me know. We'll get you loaded up. What are we at, 618? Yeah, if you want your review, go ahead and put your ally code in chat, my friend. It's good to see you. Thanks for that. Thanks for the support, George Wright. Why do you want to be wrong when you can be so right, boys and girls? He doesn't cleanse debuffs here, so only Embo can assist. I need this, and once I get this on him, I'm just gonna auto this. You've got to log in your free-to-play account for Grand Arena. Good job. Good job. Why are your loan units so low? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I got the upgrade packs, and I took them as far as everything will take them, and that's where they are. I don't know. You could tell me. Anyway, George Wright, thanks for your support, buddy. If you're looking for a roster review, go ahead and type that ally code in chat. You got to put it in there like this. Like that. Oh, you're George Wright. Why would I think there's funny business going on? Do you do funny business in other situations, Lucifer? It's quite the difference here, but I appreciate the support, man. If you're looking for a review, drop that ally code, my friend. Thanks, Lucifer. I didn't picture Lucifer being named George. I just, it's not a thing you think of, like, your online name is Lucifer and your name on YouTube is George. Know what I mean? So I will wait to see if you want that ally code or the review or not. You did Crate Dragon with Mon Mothma, Tiva, Drogon, Zev, and Cara Dune. Got pretty far into level 8. On this account, I'm not doing a lot of testing. I'm just throwing maxed out Carson Tiva in there and getting after it. So I don't know why my air units are... I mean, somebody said they started an account. I don't know. I just started like less than a week ago, and I'm at level 27 on my borrowed units. I thought I was doing okay, but somebody said I'm behind the 8 ball. I don't know. Anyone know what the bonus Proving Grounds thing is in Conquest Pass? Yeah, you get to play Proving Grounds twice. That's otherwise known as bonus Proving Grounds. Know what I mean? Let's now what I might be able to do here. Now they're not upgrading much, are they? Doesn't really matter. All right, let's see what they do on this. I mean, I've just swept through 2 levels with a big Carson Tiva. How big is your Carson Tiva? My Carson Tiva is quite large. They've all got days, so I'm not going to bother with that assist thing. You just started your first alt account, building it around your mid-year guide. That will serve you well. That will serve you well. One team I think I should have put on that mid-year guide that I didn't is Geonosians, just for guild purposes. So you may end up farming some Geonosians or getting a bundle for them along the way. I think he might clear this level too. Carson Tiva is just melting these bosses here. Yeah, he's gonna clear this level. I guess it's tightening up a little bit. When he does his special, he'll do a lot more damage. 96. He's got it. 99. There's that. Gotcha, Lucifer Blank. Thanks for the sub, the sub, man. Okay, 172, 174, 98. Gotcha. We'll get to it. I want to get over. I want to see how I did on the Kyber account. I want to see if I ended up getting a W out of that or not. Hang on a second. Okay, where was I? Okay, everybody's got days, so let's do the basic. We'll do this. We'll get the this on Carson Teva, and we'll press auto again. I mean, they're climbing up. They're climbing this Crate Dragon ladder. You did not get the win? You don't know that. You don't know that. How do you know that? Are you logging into my account when I'm not looking? Well, I was gonna do something here. This is what I was gonna do. If you want to know how roster reviews are working today, guys, check the pinned message, and I just posted it again out there in the YouTube chat. That's how roster reviews are working today, boys and girls. Bell Rock, how's it going? Hang out with the cool kids on Twitch. Yeah, that's true. The cool kids are, well, for me, cool kids are on Twitch and YouTube. I can't pick between my children. I can't pick between them. So you can check the leaderboard and view by guild. Well, what do you like up my butt about? What the? Why are you checking so hard on me? Why don't you leave me alone, bro? Why you gotta be like that, Deacon? Why you gotta be like? Why you gotta be like that? Why? Not nice. It's not nice. We might get this too. This is close. I think he's gonna die though. That wasn't very much damage, was it? I think he's gonna get to like 97, 96, 97. He's gonna go down. 96. 97. If he does a special, he might pop something strong here. There it is. 99. Oh, no. I'm not gonna bother with it. It was the first time in years I actually pulled ahead of you. How would I pull ahead of you? Because I lost. So, wait a second. Hold on a second. Let's tell the story. So here I was in my guild, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it was. I was running territory battles. I'm not a great territory battles guy. I don't really do the math stuff, but I knew how to basically run territory battles, and my guild was not running it very well. So I knew how to put it together, and we were getting like an extra 3 or 4 stars just by me just saying, hey guys, deploy here, but don't get it all, just by doing that. Then along comes Deacon, and Deacon says, I can run it full time, and I can do the math. And Deacon gets us another 3 or 4 stars. I mean, so we're really at that point, and ever since then, it's been running based on Deacon's modeling, basically, which is normal, high level modeling, where you just say, okay, we use the bots, we put the stuff here, we make sure you don't go to battle here, we don't complete, you get the idea. Territory battles, min-maxing it, right? So Deacon's been running that forever. And all Deacon ever does is come into my chat and troll me to my face. That's all he ever does. And now I find out that he's been ahead of me in Grand Arena a little bit for a long period of time, and I just pulled ahead of him for a week. So he's checking my Grand Arena scores every week? I live rent-free in Deacon's head. Good to know. Good to know, Deacon. Thanks for the info. Living rent-free in Deacon's head. Well, the way Siphon works is you stack up Siphon, and then you siphon, and you get more stats, and then you stack up more Siphon, and you siphon, and you get more stats, and they lose stats. That's siphoning. I get more stats, you lose stats, I get stacks, I siphon more based on my stacks. There's more. If I'm screaming to Kylo Ren and you are stunned, I double my siphon when I sweep off of you. What else? If I'm screaming to Kylo Ren and I'm in my ultimate stance, I have doubled. It's a permanent double, so it goes from 80 to 160. So I know how Siphon works. Anything else? Anything else? Is there room for anybody else in that little brain there? Is there room for anybody else in that little brain there, Deacon? Or am I, I mean, I'm not paying anything. It's rent-free. Just asking. Just asking. I think that's enough for the Crate Dragon today on that account. Where do I sit? 319? I mean, I'm getting a little bit better every time. 322. Am I 322 or 319? Oh, 322. I don't know how I saw 319. So I've got some work to do with this account. I will have the 1 week update out on Sunday. And what I'm going to do is, when I got a pack I want to buy. I've got a pack I want to buy on this Resurrection account. And I'm gonna hold off, and I'm gonna do those pack buys on the videos. Like when I do the weekly update video, I'll show you the first pack I'm gonna buy. I would bet over the course of 6 months, I'll probably, well, it's every 4 weeks is $20.
Baby.
So,
Raid! It's raid, baby.
Mr. Midnight Mike. That is the Mr. Midnight Mike. I don't know how to do this, Mr. Midnight. There's a way to just click on your name and do a shout out, but I don't know how to do it. Good to see you, Mr. Midnight Mikes, folks. Were you playing Galaxy Heroes or something else? Let us know what you were doing. How'd GAT go? I played that yesterday. How'd GAT go? How did GAT go? Look. You haven't played GAC. You have not played Grand Arena. Until you've done this. How did GAC go? Indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Round 2. Yes. Still. Undefeated in Grand Arena on the Newt's Resurrection. I have raised this account from the dead. And I am undefeated in Grand Arena. Thank you very much. Just finished your GAC run. Well, congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to jump over to the Newspaper for 2 Perfect account. Then we're going to do a Lucifer Blanks review. Reviews are still open, by the way. See the pinned message. Thank you very much. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Let's take a trip through hyperspace. Let's jump into hyperspace, boys and girls, so we can go to my next account. You know what? I want to see, I know I lost Newt 2 Perfect. I saw that. I want to see this loss that Deacon is so excited about. I want to see this loss that Deacon is just so giddy about. Just so giddy. Mr. Giddy. So you're already getting defensive about your mods? Is that what we're doing now? Like, I think it's really funny how people now, like, they get out ahead of the mod situation. They know their mod score is going to suck. They'll, hey, just a heads up. Just a heads up, my mods are going to suck. Well, if your mods suck, that doesn't mean you don't exempt yourself from direct criticism because you tell me ahead of time. You're still gonna get it. I'm going to give it to you right in the face. I think I still have some guys I can buy in here. Maybe Pow. Soldier. I probably don't get my geos up. I could do Soldier here. Let's buy one of these. I don't have any geos here. These are all just a bunch of turd buckets. I mean, I might want to get my Jawas up to get ready for. I mean, but it's 3,500 current. Now, here's the question: is 3,500 currency here worth it rather than just spending some materials? And it probably is. I don't know. I could still just save these to here for the next raid or something. I don't know. We'll see. How do you get this currency? You play Coliseum. That's I think that's it. I think the only place you get this is Coliseum, right? Find more. Well, you... Coliseum, daily login, total era level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you play Coliseum. You level up your Coliseum characters, your era characters. I got nothing to do with this currency. You only just started playing Conquest 2, so only on easy Conquest. I got you. I got you. We'll look in a minute. We're going to look in a minute. I promise. Grand Arena Championships. When it first came out, when Grand Arena first came out, it was called Grand Arena Championships. And what would happen is they would match you up in Grand Arena. They'd put a whole bunch of people together who were all within a small range of galactic power. So if my galactic power was 1.14 million and your galactic power was 1.15 million, we might be like in the same bucket or same bracket or same group. And they put us together, and then you just play King of the Hill. You just play, you single elimination, and whoever. So the first round, if you end up at the top of your bracket on the first round, the second round you're playing against a bunch of people that also won their bracket, then you go to beat them in their bracket, and then the third round you go to the top of another bracket in the fourth round. So by the fourth round, if you win that, you're king of the hill and you haven't lost. The guy that exploited that, and the word exploit always, I don't think it's a bad thing. He really did a good job of pulling it out, was AP Gains, and what he did was he pulled up a new account, and he just started min-maxing it, and he farmed the Revens and Gas. Those are his first three farms: Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, Gas. Maybe not in that order. Darth Revan first, I think. And he would just slaughter everybody in Grand Arena, because people at his level, like he was at 800,000 galactic power or something, and most other players at 800,000 galactic power had no idea how to play the game. So he was just bashing their brains in. By the way, this is like 5-6 years ago. This is a long time ago. And it doesn't work that way anymore. That's why they changed Grand Arena, because what ended up happening was, people were min-maxing their rosters, and Capital Games doesn't want people... They just want people maxing their rosters, okay? So, there you go. So it was originally called Grand Arena Championship. In your 4 weeks Grand Arena, you were trying to climb to the top of your Grand Arena pool. Doesn't exist anymore. There are definitely people still around who had an unhealthy relationship with AP Games. As far as I know, AP's the guy that started the whole Coruscant Underworld Police meme. So there you go. As far as I know, I might be wrong. I haven't checked Grand Arena yet. Or GAC, as the case may be. I gotta spend some of that currency. Where's Deacon? Deacon, show your face. Show your face, my boy. That, my friend, is a big fat W. You lied to me. He lied to me. He told me they were on Dantooine. Deacon, you're a big fat lying liar. He didn't even touch my stranger team. I don't even have... Is that a good... Speed up. Whenever Sith falls, they get a bonus turn. Deacon's a big fat lying liar. Deacon is a big fat lying liar. How about that? Oh my goodness. I gotta move chat here. Hold on. We gotta move chat. Chat box. Look at that. Let me get out of the way. Which way? Cassian with 4 holes. 4, boys and girls. 4 holds for Cassian. 4. You were higher rated. Am I lower rated now? Did I lose rating? 4 holds for Cassian. 2 for the stranger. Smash Fest. Uncle Mo, SWGOH, welcome aboard. Thank you for your support, my friend. Thank you to all of our members today. Thank you. So, Cassian gets 4 holds. Wow. And then the stranger gets 2 holds. And our opponent just packs it in. Just says, forget it. I'm done. I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need this going on. Where am I lower than you now, Deacon? Or just looking on the rankings? I don't check the rankings. Not where I want to be. Why am I not clicking? I have a mental problem. So you looked in the guild. We can guild. Okay, so in guild, you're above me now by 23 points. So you were below me and now you're above me? Why don't you below me? So we both won our round, but somehow you got more points than I did. Is that what we're saying? Wait a minute. I'm the 3rd highest player in our guild. I'm surprised that. I thought we'd have some people. Look at your boy, Single Malt Jedi. I'm actually surprised that I am the 3rd highest guy in our. All right, folks. All right, well, there you go. That's Big Fat W. You must have a weird squish. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. The squish is real, and nobody knows how it works. And they just give you a score, and you accept it, and you say, "Oh well, that's my score today," and then you move on. There really should be some clarity about the scoring. They should fix the way that it works at the top of Grand Arena. The top of Kyber has just been jacked up for so long at this point. Everybody's just giving up on. I gotta clear some space here so I can open those. I gotta do one more, I think. All right, I can open my pack now. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's fractured signal data, my friends. Nobody's gonna work at R1 Bellrock. You can't. You're just not. No character's gonna work at Relic 1 unless you're in like Carbonite or something. Even then, it's iffy. So, it's just you know, it's just. Okay. Let's do this Coliseum here, and then we're gonna do the review for Mr. Lucifer here. Like I said on this account, it's just an auto. Where do they have to be for the, is it level 95 for the, 4 stars, level 90, level 95 to get your, Lightspeed tokens, then level 110 and level 1, yeah, that's when you gotta start spending money to get that done, so, which I'll be doing, of course, on this account. So this worked for us yesterday, I guess. I don't think this is the best team here today. I'm gonna guess that the Embo team's gonna be better here. We'll test it out, and then what I'm gonna do is then we'll do the review. We'll do 2 battles here, and I'm just gonna auto this. I don't really feel like micromanaging it. We just gotta get the initial what's it called? I can never remember what this is called. Keen stratagem onto the right character, and then we'll just let it go auto. Now, the one thing that is nice here is that Mon Mothma gets the soldier. I really wonder when we get to the top of this, assuming that Mon Mothma gets her Zeta ability where she calls everyone to assist on her basics. Is it her basics, I think? We could really see some nasty things happening here. That could be a lot of fun. You got to Erodium 4 in your R1 tray. I have said on many occasions, Lucas, many occasions. In fact, it's something I meant to put into a video, that I think Darth Treya is the most relic-proof character in the game. I think the Gungans are right behind her, not as close. She's still, I think that Darth Treya is the most relic-proof character. With all the protection up she gets, with all the damage that the team does passively. If you guys can stay alive, you can finish this. One more. I think he's got it. Oh, come on! All right, let's put the Crate Dragon's my favorite. I like the Crate Dragon a lot. I'm glad it's in the game. Let's do this now. Let's run the Embo team here with. I'm gonna put Captain in there. Captain, my Captain, and Drogon. We'll get the, what's it called again? You guys think I'm joking. I cannot remember what it's called. Keen Stratagem. Now we'll just auto it to be fair. They're hanging in there. They don't. These bounty hunters don't have a lot of health. That's it. We need them to go down. Please go underground. Ooh, well, Greedo's dead. But the damage output is much better on this team. But they're not going to land a lot of debuffs here. They're going to have to do all the damage right here. We need Drogon to do a call to assist. He's not going to get it. Mon Mothma was better. Mon Mothma was better. All right. R3 Trader. Yeah, I think that Treya is I really can't think of a lot of teams that are super relic-proof outside of Treya and the Gungans. Maybe Darth Bane, but I mean, he's not as much as them. He's still got to have his relic levels. I have not enjoyed the Tiva lead. Let's do this review here. All right, Lucifer Blank, let's take a look at your roster. Okie dokie, 0 Wampa Protection. I like that's a solid guild name. Malgus is pretty relic proof. I haven't really tested that. I kind of see that. That would have to be at lower level. Well, I mean, but all these would be at lower levels, right? I think Malgus is a good call, maybe. And Jita just had a video about relic delta proof teams. Ten low relic legends that defy relic delta like no one else. Why is he bogarting my ideas? Why is he taking my ideas? That middle team.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has now been many moons.
Yeah, whatever, dude. What's that middle team? Like a.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, stop talking. I don't know what that is. Look at this. What's that middle? You got Nihilus, Cal. I have no idea what's going on in here. What is that? What is that? You guys get to see my feet here a little bit. Oh, it's Darth Vader. Okay, it's broken Darth. That's... Oh, that's bad art. That's not deviant art. That's bad art. I don't like that at all. That's... I'm not impressed. I don't know. Ugh, you can keep that one. You can keep that one. You can keep... Did he put the Gungans in there? The Gungans absolutely belong in there. IMHO. All right, Mr. Lucifer Blank, let's take a look here. Otherwise known as whatever your name was. We're not gonna do. Oh boy. Oh boy. 0.22, 0.3. It's only about 60 mods upgraded. 3.47 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Then I'll do it different. I have a different video I can sneak that in there. But don't you have to have Jedi Knight Cal at Relic 7 for Zepho? Or is it right? Or is it Relic 6? Need Relic 7 Jedi Cal here for Zepho, yeah. I don't feel like that's under relicing, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm talking out of my butt on that one, I don't know. All right, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 5.593 million galactic power. Twitch is right out. And then let's see here. No, we should close 4.8 for Mike's Tykes. How's the song go? Hey, Mr. Scott, we love you, we love you. Something like that. I don't remember how it goes. Mike's Tykes 4.8, not very close, but closest so far. Truth Teller DNT over, just barely over. 5.4 from Alex Doyle, 5.46 from Heroes Knights. The usual suspects. The usual suspects, 5.5
by 231 x 132. Just finished Starkiller a few weeks ago and I'm only 4 relic levels away from Jabba.
Bomb, 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 bomb. I got you. Uh, 5.5 spy math. That's a wiener. Good job, spy math. All right, where was I here? Where was I? Let's register that mod. Oh, I didn't open my mod score spreadsheet here. Oh, that was blinding. Do a little control F action. Do a lot of blinding going on. 0.22, 0.3. I will come back to this. I gotta redo that. First time, huh? Okay. And we were at what? 5,593, 509. And this is gonna be very, very bad. I mean, that's going to be, you're in historically bad range. 0.22, 0.3. That's really bad. Okay. So that's a bad mod score. There's just, I mean, look at this. Look at the run we're on here. Man, we went on a good run for a while too. Some decent mod scores, and then just garbage. Just absolute, just emasculating garbage. It's time to touch your mods, my friend. Go in your closet, turn the lights off, go in the back, and touch your mods. All right. You knew it'd be bad. You were right. 5.593 million and no galactic legends. What are you using in Proving Grounds? Serious question. What's going on here? What are we? CLS is not very good in Proving Grounds these days. We've done a fair amount of testing on this channel, Proving Grounds, and quite honestly, before recently, I only went for the character I liked. All right, well there we go. So there's the explanation. Which again, we've all been there. We learned. We started playing the game. We went for characters we liked, etc., etc. Now you have purchased a Kylo Ren Lightspeed bundle. You purchased a Ray bundle.
529 by 243 x 471 with LSTs. I've gotten unintentionally close to a ton of unlocks, but here is the order I'm going. G, Leia, then Balin, then Starkiller, then probably Ahsoka.
Save that note for later, because I might lose it by the time I get there. I got you, Captain Craig. Captain, my captain. Okay, so you bought... I don't think you did buy a Shadows of the Empire bundle. Your Phoenix would all be like Relic 3 at that point, right? What did you buy here? I do think you got a bundle that had Mon Mothma, Lando, 3PO and Chewie, Rebel Officer Leia, Captain Han, Princess Leia, Akbar, Biggs, and Wedge in it. I don't know what that would be. Is Alligal here? Hey, Alligal, what's up? I think that... we haven't even looked at ships yet. All right. What we have here is failure to communicate. All right. Here's the story for Lucifer Blank. So, Lucifer Blank has just been kind of casually hanging out, playing the game, having a good time, you know, keeping it real, hanging out with his buddies, doing some stuff. And then one day decided to take it a little more seriously. So now we're in recovery phase. So he played about 4 million galactic power and not really having any idea how the game worked. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We've all been there. We've all done it. You know, it's a game. It's a game. You play the game at the level at which you want to play the game. And for a while, he was just a casual player. Again, absolutely nothing wrong with that. So recently, Lucifer's decided to jump on the horse and start taking this game more seriously. So he's kind of got a little, you know, rebel fleet going here. We don't have the Raven's Claw, which doesn't look here. You're probably not anywhere close to that either. So, you know, there's work here, but you could field a fleet here with Biggs, Y-Wing and Ghost in the starting lineup. You can bring out, and your B-Wing comes out and things. So this is your best fleet. This is your best fleet. Not very close either. This is your second best fleet. I probably in Grand Arena would put this on defense and take home one on offense. That's what I would do. Now, if we're gonna recover the roster, we're basically starting from scratch here, but we have a little bit of extra stuff built in at the same time. There's no mods, there's no datacrons, so obviously mods need to be worked. Datacrons don't need to be worked yet. That's a video down there. I need to talk about when you start farming datacrons. Carbonite 4 is not when you need to start farming datacrons. So mods is something you need to get on. Just start grinding mods. I believe with everything I am, that you just need to go get Galactic Legend Leia. I would do on this account, I would my next 3 farms. I'm gonna give you your next 4 farms on this account. Are you ready? Galactic Legend Leia, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Galactic Legend Rey, and the Executor. That's it, right there. Now, in the meantime, it would not be the worst idea in the world to get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7. That would be a great idea. It would also not be a horrible idea at all to get your Peridia Pals. So, if you take those farms in there, because Leia Organa is going to walk through Proving Grounds for you, and I will be here streaming on Monday, and we're going to test that, okay? We're going to test Leia Organa in Proving Grounds on Monday together. But she's going to walk it. She's just going to walk the whole thing. That's why I think she's first Galactic Legend. Jabba doesn't walk it. Maybe he does. Maybe he does okay. I don't know. I just think that the way the game is put together right now, she's got to be it. So, Leia, Kylo, Rey, and the Executor are your next farms. Keep rounding out that home 1 fleet. Keep farming the Marauder for your Galactic Republic fleet and the Y-Wing for your Galactic Republic. Keep farming that stuff while you're working on those things. Well, but the problem with Supreme Leader... Sorry, I got it. The problem with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren in Proving Grounds, I believe, is he's not going to 3-star everything. And he doesn't, I don't think Kylo walks the TIE Interceptor level. And maybe not even the Darth Malgus. I think he struggles in there, if I remember correctly. I think I did it eventually, but that's the problem with Kylo, is he's just not going to get you 3 stars. Leia's going to get you 3 stars. Leia's going to get you 3 stars. So, there you go. We'll be able to test Leia, and then we're going to test Leia this week. And then in a couple months, we'll be able to test Jabba. So, we'll be testing them out. We'll be testing them out. All right. Well, okay. Okay, Chad. Okay, Chad. Okay, you win. Jabba does it. Leia's still your first. Leia, just go get Leia. You're right there. You're right there. Don't delete your message. No, that's different. That's something different. Okay. Jabba doesn't do the ship battle versus the Inquisitors either. We'll be testing it out here. It won't be that long. We're going to do a lot of Proving Grounds testing. I really think that you need that Galactic Legend up front to really go through the Proving Grounds effectively. It used to be that you would farm up on a lot of non-Galactic Legend teams to make your way through it, mix match, do some... And that's just not how it is anymore. They hand you Leia. Just go get Leia. Just get Leia done. Walk through Proving Grounds. Get that part of your game moving at least. So Leia, Kylo, Rey, and Executor should be your focus while finishing and rounding out your Home 1 and Galactic Republic fleets. That's what you should work on this account. And go get your Poncho Bros and Peridia Pals. Yeah, but some stuff going on under the desk here. Yeah, but pretty much all tiers and all tiers is a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much all tiers, pretty much doing all tiers versus doing all tiers. That's a big gap. That's a big gap. You don't want Darth Malgus to be delayed at all. So anyway, yeah, you can't do it right now. I don't think you have anything on this roster that's capable of doing it. I got through a lot of those tiers with my Peridia pals, actually. They did pretty well on a bunch of the tiers, but you really just got to have a GL to get through Proving Grounds anymore. That's what you should do. And work your mods. And you're probably not doing any good in Fleet Arena right now, right? That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. You get that Executor, you'll be climbing up that Fleet Arena for sure. That's my advice. And that is advice. That is actual advice. Cool beans? Rockin' and rollin', whatnot? Bomb, 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 bomb. We got a quickie here. Bomb, 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 bomb. Look at this. Look at that janked. Look at that really janky. Hang on a second. Let's. That is jank. Hold on. That is messed up. There's a lot of bad art in those early ones. We'll look at them later. Whatever, doesn't matter. Bomb 876, we got Leia. We are in a Rhodium 2. We got the Executor at 5 stars. Executor at 5 stars and Rhodium 2. Interesting. Thanks for the support today, Lucifer. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much for joining the High Council. Your support does not go unnoticed around these parts. Let's see what bomb's mod score is. Did I do it wrong? I typed something wrong there. Okay. 2.76, 4.59, Squad GP, 5.2 million. Everybody, now is the time. Load them up and guess the galactic power.
$515 by 977x 212 finishing up characters I've completely forgot to farm, still working on mods and figuring out datacrons, but my ships are not that good in my opinion.
That'll probably be my opinion then too. I got you, Drexen. I just ate a bunch of Chinese and I feel groggy. I feel sleepy. Sleepy. All right, guys, time is up. Guesses are in. The galactic power is 8.618 million. Lucifer, you're over. You're over by a couple, and not even a couple hundreds. You're over by 0.12. Not even by 0.12. You're over by 0.116.599. 0.11599. You're over. Sorry, dude. 7.95 from Juhaz. Maybe. 8.1 Captain Craig. 8.2 Alex. 8.34 L. 8.4 The Walter Black. Walter. We're not gonna do that, Walter. You won this round, Walter. Why don't you go away? Let me die in peace, Walter. Eight 618-401. And we are at 2.76, 4.59. Could be bad. No, it's okay. Well, it's not the worst. I mean, we're in the yellow, probably barely in the yellow. 8.6 million. What's the actual average here? 4.36. You're actually like right at average, huh? Right at average. All right. All right. There it is. There it is. Has PG not gotten easier since Relic? No, it hasn't. We've done a lot of testing. We really have done a lot of testing on it, and just like we talked about how Padme team doesn't really work like it used to. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but yeah, those teams, like I have these old videos out that say here's all the teams that work, and like almost none of those teams work. It's really weird. It's really weird. Back in Art 1, Mother and myself were making a beef stew. We had a cow in the backyard, raised her from a calf. That was a good milking cow. But it was time. It was time back in Art 1. So old Bessie had to buy the farm. Old Bessie. So we took old Bessie, chopped her up. Beef stew. Had some potatoes growing out in the field. Carrots, threw it in there. Old Bessie made some good beef stew. That girl tasted good. She fed us with milk for 10 years. We'd chop her up and make a beef stew. Back in 1901, Art 1. That's what I remember. What the hell kind of year is that? What did I type there? What the heck did I type right there? What did I type? What the heck did I type there? I don't know what I was doing. That was a total spaz fest. Yeah, Padme used to work in Proving Grounds. It's really weird. There were these teams that used to work in Proving Grounds, and we tried them in the last year or two, and they just don't work at all. I don't know. And then 100 years later, 114 years later, I was playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes on my mobile phone. I still remember eating Bessie. That was some good stew. Now, there may have been a flux capacitor involved with this story, but that's a story. That's a tale, a yarn. That is a yarn for another day, my friends. Old Doc Brown showed up at my front door. Old Doc Brown showed up at my front door in his locomotive, equipped with that flux capacitor. And he brought me, I'll be darned, 1997. Straight up forward. There was this guy named Biff running everything. That guy could win gambling bets like nobody business. Old Biff Henderson. That Marty McFly kid chasing him all over the place. It was nothing like I'd ever seen before. I was out there on the farm with Mother. Mother and I just living on the farm. Old Bessie and the chickens and hogs. Potatoes and carrots in the field. All of a sudden, 1997. There's horseless carriages Smelled nice. You know, I'm so used to. I miss that old smell of the old farm, the old barn. I miss that smell. You got these water closets where the water spins around and takes the waste away. That's you have no idea how good you have it. Air conditioning? What in the lands is that? Air conditioning. Can you believe it? It is 72-degree cool in this summer. Oh my. But I still remember that beef stew. I still remember Bessie back in 1901. She had done a 10-year milking. It was time for some eating. Boy. I wish we'd had a refrigerator back then. I couldn't even afford a block of ice with no ice house. We didn't have an ice house back in those days. 1997, crazy. Kids rolled around on these, what did they call it? The skateboards. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel like I just blacked out for about 5 minutes. Did something... Was I talking or something? I feel like I just blacked out. Oh, all right. What are we talking about? Bombs roster here. Where do we get all the... Do we get the mod score? All right, mod score's in. It's dated for today. Okay, that's good. That's good. So an average mod score, right? We looked at that. I kind of remember that. And I blacked out somewhere in there. Interesting. What were we looking at? Bombs roster. Bomb, 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 bomb. Name that movie. Can't say bomb on an airplane. Oh, I can't? Bomb, 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 bomb. Take my bag from my kung fu grip. Just finished Starkiller a few weeks ago. I'm only 4 levels away from Yaba. All right, let's take a look at this. It's a quickie. We have Leviathan Executor at 5 stars, 8.6 million. Now we're talking. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, now we got, how far are we from profundity? I think you have to have Y-Wing for profundity, right? We're not that far away from profundity, though. Just a little bit of Y-Wing action out there. Get you profundity. Your fleets look really good. I mean, actually, your fleets at 8.6 million are, I believe, well ahead of the curve, actually. Actualmente, Bob. Got that full fleet? Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm craving beef stew. I'm craving beef stew. I haven't had beef. I love beef stew. Haven't had it in a while. It's random. Okay, finish your executor. Go get that profundity. Ships are looking really good here. We got Kylo. We got Leia. I love this. This is a great combo for first 2 Galactic Legends. The thing you're missing is Jabba. You really should have Jabba on the account. Jabba is the guy that gets you all the mods, that gets you a better than average mod score. I mean, you've been hanging in there with an average mod score with just your Poncho Bros and Peridia Pals. You add Jabba in there and boom, your mods really, it gives you an extra set of mods all the time. So you go, Cracker Barrel does not make beef. Hold on. I don't know the last time you went to Cracker Barrel, but where I live, Cracker Barrel stopped making beef stew a decade ago. Because when I used to go to Cracker Barrel, that would be the only thing I ever ordered. And now I don't go to Cracker Barrel very much because they stopped making it. Do they still make beef stew where you live? Quaid Davis? I love beef stew. Man, I'm craving some beef stew. I feel like I just hit my head on a toilet. Is it? Did anybody name the other movie? There's no shot they have still. You know, let's finish Bomb's review, then I'll pull up the Cracker Barrel menu. All right. Finish Jabba. I like your roster. I like where you're going with this. Satil Shan, you are stepping up. Balin Skull, we got Darth Malik, we got Starkiller at Relic Gate, we got Great Mothers down there, we got Treya, we got the Poncho Bros, we got the Peridia Pals. We're working on Cassian a little bit. Not really, that's kind of what they gave them to us at. I like this roster in a very real way. I like this roster in a very real way. I think you should be going for Jabba next. And do you have Bo-Katan? Get your Profundity. Get Jabba. You could do Bo-Katan Mandalore in about 2 weeks. I mean, Bo-Katan Mandalore and Jabba would be at the top of the list. Then you should probably just go ahead and maybe get a Ray bundle. I don't know if you can still buy a Ray bundle. It's not permanent anymore. Maybe you go get Luke, knock him out. I don't know. But maybe you just go around and get your gas team up, and then you start working on the backside of things. Maybe you go to Hondo next. Maybe that'd be a fun little one, a fun little work for you. You know, if you go get Pirate King Hondo, or you get Ahsoka next. I wouldn't mind seeing Ahsoka on this roster next. You could do that with Lightspeed tokens. So I don't know, because Ahsoka's got her own little assault battle she does. So you could do Profundity, Jabba, maybe Ahsoka. You need to get Bo-Katan Mandalore as well, but I really like this roster a lot. You need to step up the mods a little bit. I love your Datacron farming too. Yeah, that's really nice, dude. Bomb, 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 bomb. Doing a good job. Looking strong. Looking tight, tight, tight. Tight, tight, tight. Hey, that's good for you, Caladan. Let's see here. Does Cracker Barrel still serve beef stew? Oh, that's really big. Cracker Barrel. I told you. Does not currently serve beef stew. Their dish was removed from their menu some time ago. I told you. I think it's been a decade. I used to live here. Chicken, breakfast, I don't know, chicken, beef and pork. Now that looks like beef stew, kind of. Campfire beef, that's just beef cooked in tin foil, whatever, that's fake. They just wrap it in tin foil and give it to you. Nope, 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 nope. Slow braised pot roast. Similar. That does look good. That's solid. I could go for that. Not beef stew, but it looked pretty good. Get me some slow braised pot roast. Country fried steak is never, do you guys like country fried steak? I don't get the deal. I don't get it. I love country fried chicken. Chicken fried chicken, I'm in. Country fried steak, have a nice day. Get out. I don't get it. Hamburger steak, that's just a hamburger with no bun. Come on. Oh, meatloaf, double beetloaf. Ugh. You think about waiting for the pirates to get into Lightspeed tokens and go for Hondo and get better mods? Yeah, if you're gonna do that, then I would go get Ahsoka. I really would. I'd go get Ahsoka. You've shown the propensity to get those bundles for, man, I need to get Tylenol. Let's see if Mrs. Nutra bring me some Tylenol. My knees are kind of achy. I need to get some sleep tonight. And no, I'm not pregnant, so I can take Tylenol, okay? I'm not pregnant. I can take Tylenol. I know what you were all thinking. Have you ever had Lizard's Thicket? What are you talking about? They got a good country fried steak. What did I just say? What did I just say? I literally just said I don't like country fried steak. So what? If I'm gonna eat a steak, now we will buy, in my family, we will buy some of those thin sliced breakfast steaks. We'll just put them in some flour and fry them up, and we'll just get them nice and crispy and borderline black, burned, and just crunch we call it crunchy meat in the family. That I'll eat. I don't like it. I said I was taking Tylenol, and I know what you guys are thinking. I know your little brains. That didn't type anything? Yeah, I'm a little off the rails today. Lizard's Thicket might just be a local restaurant, not a big thing. I've never heard of that. Lizard's Thicket. Restaurant. Columbia, South Carolina. Well, we all know where Carson lives now. There are 3 locations, all in Columbia, South. Oh, no, that's it. There's 3 locations, all in Columbia, South Carolina. Do I like sauerkraut? Here's the thing. No. What's that? Look. Oh, my Mrs. Nooch doesn't like sauerkraut either. Thank you. Tylenol. I'm not pregnant. I can take it. Nope. Couldn't take Tylenol. You're pregnant. RFK says no. So you guys heard me talk about it. My grandmother was German. She immigrated here to the U.S. when she was 3 years old. Actually, her dad came over like 2 years earlier. Then she stayed with her mom. Then her mom came over a year later after that. And then she stayed with her aunt. And then she came over after that. Like crazy, just crazy what people did to get to America back in 1929 or whatever. So she immigrated when she was just 3 years old. And this is so bad. Now, at the end of her life, my grandma, and she wasn't sickly, but I think she knew that she was getting there. She'd had a few heart attacks, and the third heart attack was the one that did it. And she was 96, 97. She got up there. And we went to her house. I think it was the last time I saw her. And she gave me a bunch of German books that were family books that were like from the mid 1800s. So that was cool. Some Brothers Grimm fairy tales and Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, like just German. And then she made us like a German meal. And I remember, I just wish I could go back in time. She's like, oh, I made you some good German. And I'm like, well, as long as it's not sauerkraut, because I can't stand sauerkraut. And she just looked at me like she wasn't mad at me, but I could just tell it, like I just took a spoon and scooped her heart out of her chest. And she'd made sauerkraut. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm like, I'll try it. I'll try sauerkraut. I will try it, Grandma. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get sauerkraut. I don't get it. Everybody's gonna go to South Carolina to crash Lizard's Thicket. That sounds good. Danish Stegfleisch mit Parcellovs. I need what that means. Next person that tries to tell me to eat a country fried steak is gonna be banned. Okay, let's pull the mod score here. People don't want to listen to Unc tell stories. Captain Craig. Captain Craig's mod score is 3.63, 6.45. A squad GP is 5.8. For those, just a refresher, 5.8 times 2 minus somewhere in the range of 15 to 25%. That's going to be your galactic power. So keep that in mind. 5.8 million. I don't think that's a great mod score. We will find out. Everybody, guess Captain Craig's mod score or galactic power. Yeah, I felt really bad about that. I don't like kraut though. I ordered a Reuben one time and I didn't know there was sauerkraut on it. And I remember I bit into it and went, oh God, because it looks like it's just like a coleslaw or lettuce or something. No. Oh, that was awful. Awful. Just to refresh, going for Leia, then Balin, then Starkiller, then Ahsoka. I'm sure I got my ship farming and starting the Leviathan journey, farming ships on Cantina. Very Zeta and Omicron 4. I'm probably going to approve of all of that. Just so you know. I'm probably going to give you the thumbs up on all that. When you were a kid, your grandma made homemade sauerkraut in the basement of her house. The smell was horrifying. I don't get it. I don't like corned beef and cabbage either. I think that smell just freaks me out, man. You can never get behind burnt food, like burnt bacon versus non-burnt bacon. I can eat some burnt bacon. I don't want the whole thing burnt, but if you got some burnt edges on that bacon, I like some good burnt edges on toast. Give me the good heel of a loaf of bread and get it really burnt so it like kind of curls up a little bit and the butter just kind of pools down in it and you get those burnt edges. Oh, that's good stuff. I like a little burn on my food. Your sister makes it and gets the sourness out. I don't know, man. I got nothing. All right, the time is up. The guesses are in. We are at 9.296 million galactic power. 9.52, Lucifer's over. Everybody else is not anywhere close on the Twitchers. 9 million said Alex. 9.06 said Heroes. Here's another tip for you. Just a heads up. With apologies to Alex and Heroes Knights. Alex and Heroes Knights have been really close on all these. You might try Price's writing them. I'm just saying. Heroes Knights won that one. Smoked bacon is your favorite kind of bacon. Well, that's not burned bacon. Sauerkraut with fish and... Just brined cabbage. It's so common here. It's in the fridge, plus pickles. I get it. I know. I realize that people everywhere in the world are eating kraut or some kind of pickled something or other, and the closest I get to eating anything pickled is Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. You know, I believe they dredge their chicken in like some kind of pickle concoction overnight. That's as close as I get. I don't like pickles. I don't like pickled stuff. I don't like the sauerkraut. I don't like the what are those other? What's that? Banana peppers. Nah. No. All right, Captain Craig. Let's check it. 9296921. Oh, look at that. We did this one a while ago. You were yellow before. And now, probably going to be yellow again. 3.63, 6.45. Yep, so you're just average. Average mod score. 9.3 million, 6.45. Let's see where that actually... You're a little bit above average. So, you know, that yellow is 25th to 75th percentile. It covers a broad range in the middle. So you are right. You're on the upper end of that curve, or the down slope of that curve, I guess is what it would be. For you guys to be down slope of the curve. Like I'm really right about here on the curve. So slightly above average mods. Orangutan boy. Thanks for showing up and saying something, sir. Orangutan boy, subscribe. Thanks for the sub. I don't know why those Twitch subs don't come over anymore. I never hear them. I used to hear stuff on them, and it never pops up anymore. Pickled onion on tacos. Dear God. All right, we got a quickie here. So we did Jabba. Going for Leia, Balin, Starkiller, Ahsoka. I'm probably gonna like it. Profundity at 4 stars, Executor at 5 stars. I'm really, you guys know I'm all about just hoarding crystals and maxing those out as soon as you can, but to each his own on that. You know, if they work for you at 5 stars and then just leave them there for a while, it's not gonna, no skin off my nose. I always said, if it's working, then it's good. If it's not working, it's not good. You got a nice little Galactic Republic fleet here, finish that Y-Wing, but with that Marauder, that's functionable for you. We've got a Profundity fleet. We got a Home 1 fleet. We're working on Raven's Claw. Fleets look pretty good, my friend. It kind of got maybe in the Leviathan, maybe in the back of your head. It should be in the back of your head by this point. You should be getting close on proving grounds, getting stuff done. Jabba, Luke, Kylo, C. You got the 2 worst Galactic Legends mixed in your first 4. Zow. Okay, so Leia is next, and then Starkiller and Balin. You don't have Starkiller yet. I thought you might have him and he's not upgraded, but don't have him yet. Once you get Starkiller up at this stage of the game, no broken Darth Vader. So you're going to use Starkiller either on a Palpatine team or on that Seer team. You'll have to mix and match to see where it works best for you. Seer's a better team. You didn't have Cal Kestis up and running, but you have some options. Bo-Katan's there. I can't recommend Balin Skull enough. I think that's a great idea. One note with Balin Skull is you'll need to get... oh, you already got Night Sister. Okay, so you're... okay. Well. Peridia Pals are up. You already got great... So we already got the Night Sister team up. And 7, 5. You're really close to Balin. You're really close to, I don't know what else you're really close to. Really close to something else. You got your Poncho Bros there. As you get higher, I really would like to see these guys up at Relic 9. At Relic 9, you know, they're going to pay out even more on your roster. Just something to think about. Just, you know, just pay attention to it. I mean, I like it. It's a good. This is a really nice roster. A little above average mods, a little below average Datacrons. In fact, you did Datacrons here, then you just stopped. I mean, this is a good roster. You should get this Traya team finished. You know, that Traya team, as we talked earlier, is really kind of Relic Delta proof. You could get them all to Relic 3 and you'd still have a lot of success. Traya, Nihilus, Scion, you know, you get the deal. So I would be looking at that. Savage, that would be a team you could add that would really be a difference maker on your roster in Grand Arena. The Traya is a difference maker in Grand Arena, period. She is awesome. She is really, really good. So that would be one team I'd recommend that's kind of missing. But the rest of this roster, it looks really sharp, and I'm a big fan. Nice job, man. Well done. Well played, sir. I like your plans. I'm starting to really warm up to the idea of Ahsoka as like your third or fourth Galactic Legend. I really am. Like Leia, well, fourth maybe. Leia, Jabba, Kylo, Ahsoka. I think she just might fit there. You can farm most of her with those Lightspeed tokens. You kind of have done a little bit on the side with the Balin Skull farm, you know, so... And the Peridia Pals get you... So, yeah, I think Ahsoka should be maybe your fourth Galactic Legend. I like it. I approve. We're getting some approvals. I give this roster the Nooch Too Good seal of approval. I need like a Seal of approval. Well, now everybody thinks we're done. I don't want to do that.
653 by 231 x 132 just finished Starkiller a few weeks ago and I'm only 4 relic levels away from Jabba. 529 by 243 x 471 with LSTs. I've gotten unintentionally close to a ton of unlocks, but here is the order I'm going. G. Leia, then Balin, then Starkiller, then probably Ahsoka. 515 by 977 x 212 finishing up characters I've completely forgot to farm, still working on mods and figuring out datacrons, but my ships are not that good in my opinion.
Did I mention the flux capacitor earlier? Those, it decided to sit on those. I don't know what's going on. Those are like an hour ago. Not quite an hour, but that's all the people that already donated. I agree, this is a weird stream. This is a weird stream. I might need a nap after this. This is off the rails. We are off the rails. Yowza. Okay. Nice roster, man. Everything you got, I approve of, Captain Craig. I like it, dude. I like your roster, really. It's a very weird stream. Flux capacitors all over the place. Just craziness. Just craziness. All right, next up, Drexen here. Drexen 11. We got Kylo. We got Negotiator. We got Bronzium 4. I still don't know how that 1901 happened. Oh. 0.27, 0.45, and then we're going to be in the red again on this one. 4.82, that's going to be bad. 4.82 million squad GP. No mods to speak of. Guess the galactic power. Oh, nap time. What an odd person. You knew it was bad, you didn't know it was that bad. Well, it's that bad, my friend. 7.5 million. 7.5 million, everybody. Alex Doyle said 7.5. Good luck with the prices right there. Bash, that's not how you price it right. Somebody, you got to go 7.51 is what you would do, but you would have lost. Alex got it head on the nosy. Okay, good. I must have been thinking about, I was not thinking about 1901. I 100% was not sitting here thinking about 1901. Never. Why would I have been thinking about 1901? Maybe they had, Y19K. Why 1.9K? When all the calendars burst into flame? 7503785. This side, that's the bad mod score. And we are at 0.27, 0.45. Really, really bad. So, a lot of crap here. I mean, just overwhelmingly crap mods for the most part. We had a couple of normals. Couple of normies in there for a little bit. I did need a blackout. Unk needs to black out here. So, really, really bad mods. 7.5 million, 0.45. Let's see where that falls. I bet you might be close to visible here. There it is. Let me zoom in here a little bit. That is the lowest mod score at that galactic power. In fact, that is the lowest mod score of any roster, barely worse than this, higher than 6.691 million. That is the lowest mod score of any roster. Drexen said, I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was this bad. It is this bad. It is this bad. You have the lowest mod score of any roster above 6.691 million.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Game over, man. It's game over. This is Sparta! You shall not pass!
This is the way.
This is the way.
Wow, that's
The
bad.
way.
One of the worst ever mod scores right there, folks. You were here to witness it. You were there to witness it. All right, so I don't think that's the top of the roster. We have home one, so we're 7.5 million. No capital ships. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to come to a conclusion here in a moment. That's a good fleet. You have 4 Lamazukis, but you don't have B-Wing and Rogue One. And you're missing a bunch of... I feel like you took some time off last summer and fall. I feel like you took off like 3 or 4 months. I think you feel like you took off like 3 or 4 months last year. That's what I feel like here. This is an OG account. This is like an old... Back in the day at the beginning of the game, Clone Wars Chewie was one of the first characters you got. You take him about to level 43 and you play through all the nodes with him. That was enough to get it done. And so Drexen, you got Vane in there, whatever. Drexen was an old school player. Left the game for a long time. Yeah, 2 stars. That's not marquee. And returned with the anniversary. Never worked on his mods. He was Drexen was an like an old school, casual, chilling like a villain type of player. Quit the game a long time ago. Then the anniversary gets announced. Oh, look, all this stuff is now much easier and farmable. I got a little disposable income. Maybe it's time to play Galaxy Heroes again. Came back to the game in November. Has since unlocked Darth Bane with a little Lightspeed bundle. We got Kylo. We got Sith Eternal Emperor. So there you go. That's what's going on with this account. Jedi Revenant Gear 12. Gas at Gear 12. Darth Revenant Gear 12. Jar Jar at Gear... What the heck is going on? So, I like your. I don't like your rebels. You got to get B-wing in there. A B-wing would give you like a functional rebel fleet, not a great rebel fleet, but a functional one. These ships here, Millennium Falcon is a reinforcement. Y-wing out, put Y-wing Biggs and Ghost out there. Yeah, a B-wing will give you a functional Home 1 fleet, a pretty good fleet. I'm just gonna start you from scratch. Let's go get the Executor. You're gonna have to farm the Razor Crest. Let's go get the Executor. Let me see what else you've grabbed here along the way. You might as well get Rey. Executor, Rey, Poncho Bros, Peridia Pals, then Leia and Jabba. That's what you gotta work on here. And then Balin, you said what you're working on earlier. I don't remember what it is, but then Balin and Bo-Katan after that. That's what you got to do here. Somewhere in that mix. You just got to treat it as a brand new account, right? Treat it like a brand new account. The benefit is it's not a brand new account, so you'll have a bunch of stuff mixed in there in the meantime. Executor, get the B-Wing farm for your Home 1 fleet. Get your Poncho Bros up. Get your Peridia Pals up. That's correct, Yumika. Go check out the channel. Go check out my mid-year farming guide. You'll learn. Check out the mid-year farming guide. Just Google it. Google Nooch Too Good mid-year farming guide. How do you get an account review? Pinned message, my friend. Check the pinned message. That's what I'm working on there, Drexen. And your mods. Go take your phone, go in the back of your closet, and start touching your mods. Your mods want to be touched. Your mods, they want to be touched. Logan Robledo! It's not reading out, it's not doing anything when these things, like I used to get a ding or something or whatever. Logan, welcome aboard! Give me the ally code, we'll get you a review here in a minute. I am going to jump over to the Nooch Too Perfect account, and we're gonna do the Coliseum there. You think farming ISB could turn that account around? Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let me do some stuff here first. Logan Robledo. Haven't played in a little while. Mods are awful. Got finalizer bundle. Trying to decide between SLKR, Leia, PB, PP, etc. You got it down. PB, PP. Logan's been watching the guides. Logan has most definitely been watching the guides. One sec. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Dev.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
That's right, Mr. Dev. Every now and then, join the Discord and pay attention. Every now and then we give away free reviews, but it's just, yeah. It's got to be done in a very organized fashion or it's mayhem. Bedlam. Bedlam. We need 15 or 30 Gerda keypads. Let's find out. 20. So I'm at 20. So I need to get some more Gerda keypads. All right, we got 40 of those now. I still feel like I can't get caught up on the Carbantes. I need like 1,000 of those on hand. How do I feel about Squad Arena going away? I don't think I'll miss it at all. I truly don't think I'll miss it even a little bit. It's not... Squad Arena is completely irrelevant in the game now, and it has been for, what, 3 years, 4 years? So it's not... I have no ties to Squad Arena at all anymore. Yeah, so it's no big deal. What do I got? Friday, Saturday, we'll be there. We'll get to 5 stars. All right, let's test this out here. Oh, my dailies are done. Yeah, okay. All right, let's test out Coliseum. Ugh, 300. So, Mon Mothma was not as good. It's... Which team was... No, this was better on the other roster, right? This was better than Embo on the other roster. Okay. Yeah, Squad Arena was the thing back when this game. Man, I wish this was working. You want my guess as to why they're limiting the training mode? I think it's because they don't have it ready to go. I think they're... Here's what I think is... I think that they wanted to get everything up and running more than they were able to for this year. I feel like they wanted to launch the Era Arena earlier and weren't able to. That didn't help any. Where are my counters here, guys? My Mon Mothma isn't able to pull a soldier on this level, so she might not be as good. Did yank turn meter there, though. Yeah, we're not getting any counters here either, are we? Any mods out there in chat? There's a counter, but we're not landing it. So I guess he's got to be the leader for that to work, right? We're not going to land... I should have done that. Here we go. Yeah, R5 might be better here to land debuffs, I guess. I don't know. I don't get the idea with Ward. I've tried Colonel Ward many times and I can't get her to do anything. Like, I don't think I've had Colonel Ward do one thing at any point on any Coliseum run. Like, she just seems like complete to some of you guys really like her and I'm just not getting it. I don't understand. Oh, dead. Carson Lee, but see, I have had no luck with that. Now, it might work better here. Maybe it works better here. Like that. Now, we'll be able to land a lot of debuffs this time, and we'll get... Why didn't Zeb counter it? Oh, my God. You guys... I never get counters. You just don't counter, man. That sucks. Really? No Drogon? I don't have Drogon. I don't know. I think she kind of sucks. She actually landed some debuffs there, though. That's nice. We will get debuffs on now, which means that we won't take as much damage. Yeah, as long as you got 4 debuffs out there, you're going to take less damage when the Crate Dragon comes out. But I don't have Drogon to cleanse that, whatever that buff is. Somebody not get to... See, that's my beef with this whole Carson Tiva thing is every single Coliseum boss cleanses buffs, so those counters don't do anything. And everybody's dazed, so that doesn't work. Am I the only one having trouble with that? right, there's our 4 debuffs. We're gonna have all our buffs are getting cleansed here in a second. Now we can cleanse with our... Well, maybe not. We gotta do the basic. They're all dazed again. I don't know. I'm just not buying. I'm just not feeling this. I gotta get more debuffs on it. Still only got 3. This. Hey, she landed a debuff. Yeah, I thought... I'm not buying that. R5 is not trash. But I'll try one more time here. I don't believe R5 is trash. His basic lands debuffs, which you need against the Great Dragon to keep it from... See, look, it's just... there are no counterattacks. Carson Tiva is a horrible leader. Is a horrible leader for this game mode. Every single boss cleanses buffs. All of them. All of them. Like people were saying in my video the other day, well, this is the Jotaz is the anti-Carson Tiva. No, they all are. They're all the anti-Carson Tiva. All of them. Defense penetrations with this. See, but now she's gonna have to land these debuffs. She landed 1 debuff. She sucks. She never lands any debuffs, and now I'm gonna take a beating when that thing comes out. And I'm not gonna counter. I don't know. Cara Dune might save my bacon here, though. I'm not landing any of those, whatever they're called. Let's cleanse off. No, I'm not. This is it. I'm not trying anymore. I'm good. I'm good. This has some Drogon instead of R5 though is looking. It's definitely looking better. Definitely looking better. We did land 1. What's it called? We landed 1 on the run here. 1. Look at her landing a couple of debuffs. Look at you. Look at you, Colonel Ward. Ooh, this will get a nice little everybody coming in and attacking right here. Oh, we're gonna do our best run. Finally got a counterattack on one of these bits here. Built. She gone. Cara Dune is actually kind of a monster here. She's done the majority of the damage, and I should have saved that flame from Drogon because I'm not gonna land. We're all gonna die. They're all gonna die right here. This is gonna be mass death right now. You're about to see it. Like I said. All right. One extra burn there would not have helped me. Would not have helped me. Drogon is kind of the MVP of all this. They were rank 80 now, which is where we need to be, but it'll be too low by tomorrow. We too low. Logan Robledo. That name sounds like you're in a Western. Well, ma'am, I'm Logan Robledo. I hear the train a coming, rolling around the bend. I'm Logan Robledo, everybody. Dreamed of dreams and seeming till I sort of dreamed and dreamed on, just to watch him die. Logan Robledo, I'm live 5 days a week here at Puffy Combs Bar and Baby Lotion Factory. Hey, baby oil. What am I doing? You didn't like that? What's the problem? I will say that I think that if Zeb was working properly to give everybody offense up, you definitely would see another 5 to 10% damage from that team, at least. I would have cleared that if Zeb's offense up pass around was working, so oh well. Of course you're from Texas. Your name is Logan Robledo. Where else would you be from? I don't know where else anybody named Logan Robledo would be from. Robledo sounds like it's in. I'm from Robledo, Texas. Sorry, I had a little message there. Yeah, where am I here on my units? Not quite in range yet. I gotta get them to 95. We'll get there. We'll get there. Logan Robledo. Hello, folks. Logs. You might think it's Loges, or Logs. Anyway, no, you did not send it wrong. you did not send it wrong. Just, you did a good job. Well done, Logan. Well done, sir. You did it right. You did it right. Somebody else messed up the numbers. My producer writes them all down. He messed up the number. Jimbo, you're fired. Get out. Get out. Oh, here we go again. 0.31, 0.32, 1.87 million squad GP. There's only 18, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 31 mods worked entirety on this roster. There's the front page, everybody. Guess the galactic power. All right, folks, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 3.094 million galactic power. See you, Lucifer. Lucifer. 3.094 million. 3 million said King of Snow. King of the North. King of the North. King of Snow. $3.094,004. And it's going to be red again. We got some really bad mods today. 0.31, 0.32. Yep, bad. 1901, right? What? I don't know. If I just do this, does that do 19? That's what it was. All I typed was 0618 and with no slash in there. And somehow that gets me to September 9th, 1901. Honestly, Thor, I gotta tell you, buddy, I'm a little bit tired. I'll be back. I'm just gonna shut it down today. I still need to make a video for tomorrow, which I might get up in the morning and record. I'm just gonna beat, and then tomorrow I'll be here streaming. So we're gonna say no more reviews today, is what we're gonna say. But I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna be here the next 3 days, so we may have another chance to do a review for it if you want to show up. But I'm just a little bit. I think that Scribe will be streaming. We'll get you guys over to him in a little bit, but I'm gonna finish this review here, and we're gonna probably head out for Logan Robledo, everybody. All right, Logan. We got the mod score. It's bad. Your mods are bad. It's time to go into a dark closet. Get your phone out. Go in a dark closet. Start touching your mods. They want to be touched. Go watch Mods 101. Go check it all out. You need to check. You need to work on those. Mods are bad. Your mods are bad. Your mods are bad. Not farming datacrons, which I wouldn't expect at this point of the game. Yeah, you don't really need. You're not farming datacrons and carbonite, really. Not much going on with ships. Are we farming? Okay, so we are farming for Executor. I'm going to assume that in the background, you're also farming the Razor Crest in the Fleet Arena store when it pops up. So make sure you're farming the Razor Crest in the Fleet Arena store for sure. And then I really am a big fan early on of this Rebel fleet with the B-Wing. If you added a B-Wing to this, you've got a functional fleet. So I'm a big fan of that. Something to consider. It does take a little bit of cantina farming. You know, you gotta stop farming signal data for a little bit, but it's such a great fleet. I'd love to see a B-Wing in there with Drogon. It really makes some things happen. So keep farming that Executor. A little bit of a side trip to get a B-Wing would be a great idea to have two big fleets in your hand once you get that Executor. Looks like we're working on Poncho Bros. Master Qui-Gon's relic 5, 6 stars. Padawan Obi-Wan is relic 6, so we're working on those guys. This looks like a new account. This looks like a new account. 1,387 divided by 12, about 110 days, so 3.5 months-ish. 3.5 months playing. We have no Galactic Legends. We have all the original Lightspeed tokens. We do have Mara Jade, Piet. So the Executor is on the table. Dark Trooper, I don't like that spend. I used to love Dark Trooper. I used to love the Imperial Troopers. Relic Delta really did a number on them. And man, I used to take I would go in Grand Arena with my Gear 10 and 11 Troopers, and I would wipe out Relic 5 teams. I did it all the time. You go back and watch old Grand Arena streams. just isn't a thing anymore. It's just not a thing anymore. So I don't know if I like that spend there on a Lightspeed token, unfortunately. Do you have, let's see here. Scout Trooper. Drogon. Nisa. All right. Well, I think you're working the roster the right way. I think you're doing everything the right way. So we've got, oh, it might have been that Darth Vader bundle, that like $5 bundle. Palpatine 1, Dark Trooper 1. That was it. That was it. And then Vader's at 1. That was what you got. And there's one other character. Yeah. Okay. I don't really like that bundle, but okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. You're doing everything right. You do want to get your Peridia Pals next and get them. They don't have any Peridia Pals yet, so you want to do those guys. But you're well on your way to Leia. You're gonna need to get Paz Vizsla with a Lightspeed token here at some point, and go get Bo-Katan Mandalore. So Leia, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Baylan Skoll, and Great Mothers. Those are the teams you should be. Those are your first 4 big teams. You're gonna have your Phoenix, and you're gonna have all this stuff farmed up for Leia. That'll be pretty good as well. You get your Poncho Bros, you get your Peridia Pals, you get your Executor, you get your B1 for Home 1, and you're just setting up your roster to succeed. And that's where you'll be. And it's still a beginner account. You've started it in a really good way. Just keep going the direction you're going. You're doing good things with the roster, and I can give you the Nooch Too Good seal of approval for this roster. So keep doing what you're doing, and supplement a little bit with those extra things, and you'll be just fine. Just fine. There you go, buddy. Hopefully that helps you out. But yeah, you're doing the right thing. I think you said you're following that mid-year farming guide, right? So that's the right thing. But one thing you might want to add to that is Geonosians. If you're in a guild doing Darkside Geo territory battles, the Geonosians are kind of important. So that might be something to add. I think there's a permanent Lightspeed bundle for them now. Yeah. So there's a permanent Geonosian Lightspeed bundle. You get them all at Relic 3. If you're looking to not have to farm them up, they're well worth getting to Relic 3, and then Omicron and Poggle eventually for your guild for Territory Wars. But your guild is probably doing Geonosis territory battles, and the Geos are required in every single phase of that. Your Geos have a special mission. So there's something to keep in line there. Keep in line there, okay? It's a good roster. I like your roster. You're well on your way. You're well on your way. I got halfway done with this one, so we're about a quarter of the way to our ult here on Leia. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, everybody. That was 3, right? Yeah. That's what I got for today. I am feeling a little bit tired. Work really did a number on me this week. And just recently here, just... I will be back tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming Saturday. I'll be streaming Sunday, and maybe even Monday. So stay tuned, everybody. We've got a lot of streaming in your future with Nooch Too Good Studios here. We will take you over to, looks like Troopers on Break is still streaming. We'll take you over to that guy. It looks like we got some guys. Hail Hydra Sith is out there playing Galaxy Heroes. We'll take you over to that guy too over on Twitch. Everybody, hey, have a great day. Go support our other streamers here on the channel that are following the game and helping out. Hopefully we helped out some people today. Hopefully you guys got what you needed to hear from me today. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. I will talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch Too Good.